Let's get this thing going. Y'all know what it is, family. You guys know what it is. It's that time. It's the late night tap in. And tapping in is what we will do. And we'll wait on everybody else to pile on in this room while we get ready for the late night tap in. Shout out to everybody in the room early. What's up, Ani? I see you, brother. What's up, Hoodoo? Shout out to everybody in here. Hope you guys are having a great week. Hope you guys are having a great 4th of July week. Hope you're kicking it with your family, doing your thing with your fam. Hope you're being safe out there in the streets. You got to be careful out there. The race soldiers are going to be circling with itchy trigger fingers, looking for justification to do race targeting. So you got to be ready for that. Don't never forget that you are in a race war. A race war 24 hours a day. An ongoing race war that has not stopped. There's been several videos of these race soldiers executing brothers lately. So they're turning up on that. And I saw a video where this off-duty race soldier started beating up on some black kids at a swimming pool. Some kids were somewhere swimming. They real good for doing that. The whole swimming pool beat down. They go target some black youths and punch down on them. Yeah. So it's going to be a hot summer. So we better get ready for that. What's up, Nikki the God? I see you. It's going to be a red hot summer. And, you know, with all of these little sneaky little beat downs and executions, it's inevitable that there's going to be some kind of clapback. You know, that's just the law of nature. You know, people can only take, hell, mammals can only take so much of just constant abuse. So, just by law of averages, there's going to be some kind of clapback at some point. So, interesting to see how things play out. What's up, Red Joker? I see you. We're going to get some calls in a minute. We won't be on too long. We will not be on too long, but we'll get some calls in a minute. And while we're waiting on people to come on in the room, some of y'all start getting your Rootwork deodorant at rootworkstyle.com and get the children's book Hidden Heroes from A to Z at hiddenhistorymuseum.com. hiddenhistorymuseum.com, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all see y'all boy Myron? Myron is still complaining. Myron did a video on his show talking about me. Myron from Fresh and Fit, or Fresh and Funky, whatever y'all want to call him. He's up here running around doing videos talking about how I'm ducking a debate from him. When did I have a debate with these guys? I've already debated these guys weeks ago, defeated them, and these guys are still running around salty. I defeated the guys already. I defeated him and like 9 other people. In like it was 2 hours. I was on there with these guys, ripping them apart for hours. I've already given them that work, and it's been unanimous that I slayed all of them. And they're very salty about that because they were not expecting it. It was a very impromptu debate. None of us were expecting to do a debate. I just happened to hop on a space where they were on. They saw me in there, and they wanted to go at it. I'm like, hey, let's get busy. They wanted to talk breezy about foundational Black Americans. And y'all know I don't play those games when it comes to our lineage. I do not let anybody speak ill of us anymore. That is a no-no. So I let all of them have it. And I gave them all that work, and they're all embarrassed still by that because they didn't have time to prepare and get their troll material ready. So they want to have another debate. And I told them, you want to have another debate, get your paper up. All right? The first ass whooping is free. The other ones, that's going to cost. So the ball is in their court. They have to get their money up. They know what the price is. My job is to not spank Teathers and white supremacists all the time in person. You dig? They're going to have to break bread if they want to have a rematch, and they're salty. The price is different. Yeah? And that is what it is. So these people hate when foundational Black Americans put them in their place. They really, really hate that. They hate when we clown them and roast them and debunk all of their janky anti-Black talking points. And that's what it is. We're not playing games with these Tethers out here. We're not playing games with them. Speaking of Tethers, I put up a video. It's like an animation. It was like an education video of cholera and how cholera is spread in many of these third world countries. It shows how people are defecating near rivers, and then they'll drink out the river and cook food around the river, and flies are in the defecation, and then the flies go around getting into people's food, and then there's cholera all over the place. And you see these countries where flies are all over people, and there's just filth everywhere. And when the Tethers got upset with me putting that video up, oh, nigga, you're so deep. I said, well, let me say this. Because y'all come over here. People come over here from Africa and the Caribbean, and they create blogs, websites, and they make whole careers out of showing the underbelly of foundational Black American society.
Welcome, Doug.
They come over here and show hood videos. They promote the sexy reds. They show ratchet culture. They show the underbelly of our society and make careers out of it. The Shade Room, Nigerian woman who owns that. Media Takeout, a Ugandan man. Boss Up, I think that's Nigerian. World Star, a Haitian, the Q dude who has died, but is still run by a lot of non-MBA people. These people make whole careers. Well, Academic too, and I got on his bumper about that. That's how Academic got started. These people come over here and show the underbelly of our society and make a whole living off that. Posting videos of ratchetness and negativity within our society. Showing hood videos and all of this stuff. And we show what's going on in their homelands, and then they want to cry foul. They play that game all the time. They never want to show what's going on in their homeland. If we show that, that's a problem. And I always talk about that brother Super Ray, who's on Instagram. He's always getting his pages taken down because he shows a lot of those videos from India and Pakistan and all that lousy food that they're making all the time. So he shows a lot of videos of that. His page always gets targeted. We're called being hateful if we show what their society, that's not even the underbelly of their society. That's their society. That's not even the underbelly. See, in our society, you got to go to certain areas to see all that ratchet nonsense among us. That's not normal. To see the sexy reds, that's not a normal thing. And even her whole sexy red is performative ratchetness. She just does stuff for the camera. You understand? But to see a lot of that degenerate stuff around us, you got to go to certain areas for that. And it's looked down upon that by all of us. But if you go to some of these places, all you got to do is just show up, get off the plane, and turn the camera on, and boom, there it is. And they hate that. Don't show that. Remember when Kendrick Lamar went over there to West Africa somewhere, and he did a video. They were mad at Kendrick Lamar for doing a video and showing, I mean, he was just doing a video talking. He wasn't even trying to show anything negative, but they were mad because it was looking slummy, and they thought that, okay, well, damn, Kendrick, why are you showing our joint like this? They hate for people to go over there and turn on cameras. I remember when I went to South Africa, and I'm just going around filming, and people from who fled from South Africa but who were South African were upset. Why are you showing the townships, nigga? Why are you showing the bushmeat? But nigga, that's all I see. I'm just showing what I see. I'm not trying to paint a propaganda picture. I would love for you to tell me where the wealthy black suburbs are. I would love to go there. That's actually what I'm looking for. Couldn't find them because they don't exist. No disrespect. Where my South African cats in here? When I went over there, I was doing videos. And South Africa is a very beautiful country, very beautiful. But they got all the black people living in those little shanty towns, in those townships, and the non-black people are living in condos and nice homes and going to nice restaurants, nice hotels. That's the reality. Yeah? And they were mad because I'm just showing what everyday life is. Oh, don't show that, nigga. Don't show that. Shit. But that's what it is.
Okay, y'all.
But don't come over here showing
got a girlfriend.
the most negative thing you can find. And when we do things constructive, they're the main ones trying to shut it down.
You always send the devil at you when you're doing good.
So, we're getting some straightening out here. We're getting a lot of straightening going on out here. Did y'all see Ilhan Omar? She put up a tweet talking about the Democrats are doing this running joke about black jobs, and she did a tweet talking about, hey, look at me going to my black job, and people are like, woman, you are not black. Woman, y'all Somalis do not identify as black. We know what y'all Somalis identify as if you don't stop. That whole thing where the Democrats are doing this running joke, and this is something that came from the top of them making a joke about Donald Trump mentioning black jobs, how people are taking black jobs. I don't find anything wrong with what Donald Trump said. I'm with Donald Trump on a lot of stuff, and that's one of the things I'm with him with. I'm with him on. We know what he meant when he said black jobs that black people should be getting. That's what he meant by that. We know that. But the Democrats are so damn desperate. They don't know that they're shooting themselves in the foot. They think that they got some kind of gotcha on Trump. They don't. I feel where Trump is coming from. The Democrats are effing up very badly. At least Trump is talking about black folks who fled from South Africa but who were South African were upset. Why are you showing the townships, nigga? Why are you showing the bushmeat? But nigga, that's all I see. I'm just showing what I see. I'm not trying to paint a propaganda picture. I would love for you to tell me where the wealthy black suburbs are. I would love to go there. That's actually what I'm looking for. Couldn't find them because they don't exist. No disrespect. Where my South African cats in here? When I went over there, I was doing videos. And South Africa is a very beautiful country. Very beautiful. But they got all the black people living in those little shanty towns, in those townships, and the non-black people are living in condos and nice homes and going to nice restaurants, nice hotels. That's the reality. Yeah? And they were mad because I'm just showing what everyday life is. Oh, don't show that, nigga. Don't show that. Shit. But that's what it is. But don't come over here showing the most negative thing you can find. And when we do things constructive, they're the main ones trying to shut it down. So, we're getting some straightening out here. We're getting a lot of straightening going on out here. Did y'all see Ilhan Omar? She put up a tweet talking about the Democrats are doing this running joke about black jobs, and she did a tweet talking about, hey, look at me going to my black job, and people are like, woman, you are not black. Woman, y'all Somalis do not identify as black. We know what y'all Somalis identify as if you don't stop. That whole thing where the Democrats are doing this running joke, and this is something that came from the top of them making a joke about Donald Trump mentioning black jobs, how people are taking black jobs. I don't find anything wrong with what Donald Trump said. I'm with Donald Trump on a lot of stuff, and that's one of the things I'm with him with. I'm with him on. We know what he meant when he said black jobs that black people should be getting. That's what he meant by that. We know that. But the Democrats are so damn desperate. They don't know that they're shooting themselves in the foot. They think that they got some kind of gotcha on Trump. They don't. I feel where Trump is coming from. The Democrats are effing up very badly. At least Trump is talking about black folks and saying what we need and things like that. At least he's doing that. The Democrats don't even do that. Let's keep it above. The Democrats don't even do that. Anytime something is about us, it becomes a minority, people of color, diversity. They don't speak specifically about us. They talk around us. At least Trump talks directly to us and about what we need. And they tell us we're supposed to hate Trump because Trump is the racist. But Biden ain't. Where are the Biden sexuals in here? Do we have any Biden sexuals in here who want to defend their man? Do we have you in here? I would like to talk to you because y'all stay monitoring our rooms and watching what we do. Talk to us. Why in the world should we get on with Biden and that whole Project 2025 thing? That boogeyman ain't gonna work. Y'all not gonna scare us with that. Let's get Somar. Somar, hop in, man. As I see you raising your hand, hop in, man. Somar, hop in.
Yo, Tariq.
What's happening?
How you doing, my brother?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. So, yes, I'm just trying to ask you some questions, man. So,
there. That's actually what I'm looking for. Couldn't find them because they don't exist. No disrespect. Where are my South African cats in here? When I went over there, I was doing videos, and South Africa is a very beautiful country. Very beautiful. But they got all the black people living in those little shanty towns, in those townships, and the non-black people are living in condos and nice homes and going to nice restaurants, nice hotels. That's the reality. Yeah? And they were mad because I'm just showing what everyday life is. Oh, don't show that, nigga. Don't show that. Yeah. But that's what it is. But don't come over here showing the most negative thing you can find. And when we do things constructive, they're the main ones trying to shut it down. So, we're getting some straightening out here. We're getting a lot of straightening going on out here. Did y'all see Ilhan Omar? She put up a tweet talking about the Democrats are doing this running joke about black jobs, and she did a tweet talking about, hey, look at me going to my black job, and people are like, woman, you are not black. Woman, y'all Somalis do not identify as black. We know what y'all Somalis identify as if you don't stop. That whole thing where the Democrats are doing this running joke, and this is something that came from the top. They're making a joke about Donald Trump mentioning black. I don't find anything wrong with what. I'm with Donald Trump on a lot of stuff, and that's one of the things I'm with him with. I'm with him on. We know what he meant when he said black jobs that black people should be getting. That's what he meant by that. We know that. But the Democrats are so damn desperate. They don't know that they're shooting themselves in the foot. They think that they got some kind of gotcha on Trump. They don't. I feel where Trump is coming from. The Democrats are effing up very badly. At least Trump is talking about black folks and saying what we need and things like that. At least he's doing that. The Democrats don't even do that. Let's keep it above. The Democrats don't even do that. Anytime something is about us, it becomes a minority, people of color, diversity. They don't speak specifically about us. They talk around us. At least Trump talks directly to us and about what we need. And they tell us we're supposed to hate Trump because Trump is the racist. But Biden ain't. Where are the Biden sexuals in here? Do we have any Biden sexuals in here who want to defend their man? Do we have you in here? I would like to talk to you because y'all stay monitoring our rooms and watching what we do. Talk to us. Why in the world should we get out with Biden and that whole Project 2025 thing? That boogeyman ain't gonna work. Y'all not gonna scare us with that. Let's get Somar, hop in there. As I see you raising your hand, hop in there. Somar, hop in.
Yo, Dari.
What's happening?
How you doing, my brother?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. So yes, I'm just trying to ask you some question there. So what does FBA mean?
Dude, you know good and well what FBA means. You've been in here long enough. You know exactly what FBA means. Why are you acting dumb?
Okay. FBA means Foundational Black American, correct?
Yeah, you know that.
Okay.
Why are you playing dumb?
So explain me, like, for me, like me, I'm from Ethiopia, you know? Like I'm from Africa. So I know that those FBA don't really like African. I don't know why.
Not true. Not
Yes.
true.
No, that's true.
Okay, let me ask you this. Who are you to dislike? What do you have that would make us dislike you?
I don't know. You tell me.
Nothing. That's what it is. Nothing. You're not anybody to dislike. We don't have the energy. You don't have anything going on for us to hate on, sir.
You see, you're trying to prove my point right now. You're talking with hate. You're trying to say that I have nothing for myself. That's why you cannot hate me.
What do we hate? What do we hate about you? You just called up and lied, and I'm telling you, your lies sounding ridiculous. What do you have to hate on?
Bro, I'm telling you, there is a lot of jobs here.
Sir, no. If foundational Black Americans hate on you, what exactly are we hating on?
I don't know, bro.
All right, then what you're saying don't make sense. People hate up. Listen, people hate up. They don't hate down. You understand?
Black people here don't like African. That's a fact. I'm not the one who's saying that.
That's not true.
No, that's true. That's
no, it's
true.
not.
You know
you wouldn't be over here if it weren't for foundational Black Americans. What are you talking about?
I know, but that they don't have a choice for that.
What you mean they don't have a choice? What the hell does that mean?
Y'all fight for everybody, for all Black people. It's not just for y'all.
Listen. How do you think you, as an African, was able to come over here and immigrate to the United States? Do you think white people woke up one day and said, "Hey, you know what? We need Umduge over here"? Do you think white people woke up and said, "Hey, we need y'all over here"?
No, I know that. I understand that Black here fight for all Black people in the world. I know that.
So where's the hate then? If we're fighting for you, then how we fight for you and hating you at the same time?
Tariq, you know I'm damn right. Y'all don't like.
You don't even know. You can't even answer the question. You know you're full of.
Y'all don't like African. That's the reality.
That's a projection, sir. That's you projecting.
Okay, so
you're projecting. Because listen, you're projecting because y'all come over here and then delineate from us and have all these little weird words for us like jurier and abid. These are words from your community. We don't do that.
So how
y'all come over here. No. You're not going to sit here and project your filth onto us. Y'all have that hatred for foundational Black Americans. You know why? Because you have hatred for other groups in Africa. You bring the same tribalistic hatred that you had there. You bring it here.
No.
Yeah.
I'm from Ethiopia. I'm from Ethiopia.
Yeah.
We don't have hate over there. We don't
yes,
have
y'all do. Y'all not unified with all those other Black nations over there. You guys are divided, more divided than ever. Y'all not unified.
We're not in the same country.
You're on the same continent. You're right next to each other.
But that doesn't mean
you're not unified at all.
That doesn't mean we have the same culture or we have the same education. It's not the same thing. We're not the same in Africa. Black people in Africa and Black people here are not also the same. So
right.
Exactly.
So why is it when we look at our ethnic differences, you try to pretend that it's hate? We're not thinking about you. We're just thinking about our own ethnic differences.
No, there is some hate, bro. There is some hate. I know
So what's the hate?
a lot of black Africans come here and they are always victim of discrimination. Come from white people, come from black here, come from all.
Okay, what are you talking about? You're confusing yourself.
No.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the hate that African got here. When African come here, they got so much discrimination by everybody. No, you're black.
What are you talking about?
Those FBA here absolutely hate African. Absolutely, this is a fact. I'm not.
Prove it.
Well, I'm a victim every time. When I got fired from my job just because I'm African. That's the thing. I'm a
black person didn't fire you. What black person? Who stopped you? Okay, now you lying.
I'm not lying.
Who fired you?
My manager. He's the FBA. He hate me. I can tell, man. I can tell he hate me.
He fired you because you took the Uber out on a joyride, and you're not supposed to do that.
You see, you're trying to prove my point that I hate African too. Because you're
just saying stuff. You don't have a black boss who fired you. You're just making stuff up.
No, I promise you, I'm so serious. He fired me because.
But then why did he hire you in the first place?
He's not the one who hired me.
So how was he able to fire you if he didn't hire you? Get your lie together.
No, he became a manager. He became a manager.
What job is this, by the way? What job is this?
I was working at Walmart.
Okay. So your black Walmart manager fired you?
Yes. No, I can tell the hate, bro. I can tell y'all have hate.
Were you in there stealing some injera? You were stealing flatbread to make some injera, and you got caught.
You told me like I'm projecting. Now you're projecting. You're doing the same thing that I'm doing. You
can't be stealing injera. You can't steal bread in there. You probably got caught stealing. You're already lying. So I don't believe anything you're saying. And again, you come from a tribalistic culture over there in Ethiopia. You guys are very tribalistic. And you're bringing that same tribalism over here, sir.
Why you mention that all the time? That's not the case.
That is the case. Well, how many tribal? Y'all got 80? Don't y'all got like 80 different ethnic groups in Ethiopia alone?
Did you know that a lot of Africans came here is not just because they just want to have a better life?
In your country alone, you got 80 different tribal and ethnic groups. And you're telling me that you ain't tribalistic?
When Africans come here, they're trying to have a better life. They don't hate nobody. We don't.
The hell you don't. The hell you don't. Y'all come over here with the same tribalistic hatred that y'all have for each other over there because y'all ain't unified. Y'all got all those different ethnic groups within your own country, and you bring that same tribalism here, and we're saying take that shit on somewhere. That's what we're saying.
You see? You're just proving my point. Yeah, I don't like Africa.
I'm proving that you are a liar. That's
what you're proving me that you hate me just because I'm from Africa.
You just saying stuff.
That's the reality. You're saying that right now.
You're just projecting. Right. That's you projecting, sir.
Did you realize that anti-black racism is not just for Africans, for everybody, right? White people hate everybody.
Y'all don't even identify as black. Y'all do it when it's convenient.
Of
y'all
course
don't identify as black.
No,
dude, y'all. You know, a lot of Ethiopians classify themselves as Caucasian. A lot of y'all do that, don't you? Tell the truth.
No, that's not even realistic. That's not realistic.
A lot of you classify yourselves as Caucasian. Yes, you do. God. Y'all, black family, look up what I just said. So he's up here trying to play dumb. They look at themselves as dark Caucasian for the most part. They don't look at themselves as black.
We are black. Our skin color is black. That's our race. The race is black.
Dude,
you talk about
identify. Y'all look at yourselves different because y'all be like, I'm Ethiopian. I'm not black. I'm Ethiopian. You make a distinction from us, which is fine.
Oh my God. FBA.
You can play dumb all you want to, sir. We've had several Ethiopians call up to the spaces for years, and we've heard the stuff that they said. These people sound like white supremacists sometimes with their
Oh my God. You see, that's the problem, Tariq. You only know white supremacy. That's the only thing that you have. You have no proof about white. That's the only thing that you know. You don't even like your own people. I'm telling you right now.
Who don't I like? What you say? You just
you don't like those FBA that you're talking about all the time that you're putting on top. You don't like them, bro.
Who don't I like? Who are you talking about? Who
I'm talking about you. What?
Who don't I like? Who are you talking about?
You don't like the FBA. Your wife is Jewish, right?
Now you're a lying tether. Listen to you. Now you're a lying tether.
What is your life? What's the rest of your life?
You're a lying tether.
Your wife is not black, bro. Your wife is not black.
You're a lying tether. This is
your
what
wife
now
is
you're
not
proving.
Black.
Now you're proving why we delineate.
No, why your wife is not black? Why your wife does not come from an FBA?
You're reduced to being a lying tether.
You've
proved my point, sir.
Your wife is not black. Just say it. Say it.
Sir, you're a liar.
She's not black.
What is she?
I think she's Jewish, right? Your wife is Jewish.
Prove it.
That's why you don't like to talk about Jewish people. You only talk about white supremacists. But why you don't talk about Jewish people? Why?
Okay, prove it.
No, why you don't talk about Jewish people?
No. Prove it.
Because you know you care about them. No? You know that, right?
Prove it.
You know they can
Tattleese, prove it.
Oh,
why you keep talking? Okay, because you know you're lying, Tattleese.
I'm not lying. Your wife is not black. Your wife is not FBA.
Prove it.
Oh my God. Is your wife is black?
Prove it.
No, you respond. Is your wife black?
No. You said she was Jewish. Now prove it.
No, is your wife is black or not?
No. The burden of proof. If you make a claim, you have to prove it. Now prove it. You made the claim.
Why you don't respond? Oh my God. Your wife is black or not?
Prove it.
Oh my God.
Prove it. If you make a claim, you have to prove it.
You only talk about white supremacists.
Why are you not proving your lie? Because
why you don't talk about Jewish people? Why you don't talk about?
Why are you sitting here lying and then whining about why we don't?
Why you don't talk about? Why you don't talk about Jewish supremacists? Why?
Because you are a pathological lying tether. You're being a stereotype, sir. You're being the lying, scamming, conniving.
You don't want to respond.
Tattleese. This is why we delineate. You've been on this phone lying your ass off. And foundational Black Americans are tired of lying, scamming, deceitful tethers. Because that's all you do. Y'all come over here and you have the same lying, scamming mindset that caused you to fail back in your homeland. You just sat on here and just made stuff up. Listen, the people in here, do you think they're stupid? They know you're lying. Who do you think you're buying your lies, by the way? Who do you think is buying your lies? Do you think the people in here are stupid, sir?
Nope, nobody is stupid.
Everybody in here knows that you're lying, sir. So who's your audience?
Yo.
Who do you think your audience is? Why do you think we're dumb enough to go for the lies you're saying? You're lying about everything. You're lying about these beautiful foundational Black Americans hating on you. You couldn't prove that. I asked you to prove it. You start tether babbling. Then you made up a lie about my wife out of thin air. My wife is a beautiful foundational Black American. There's nobody Jewish in her family or mine. You're a lying, time-wasting tether. And we should delineate from you. You're giving proof why we don't have no business with you whatsoever. You're a time-wasting, lying scammer. And we should have been delineating from you deceitful tethers a long time ago. Because what happens is lying, scamming tethers like you end up getting in public office. Y'all become the Ilhan Omars and these people. And then we see as foundational Black Americans, we don't get anything done for our community. So thank you for proving why delineation works. All right? Now let me get you out of here because you're being a time-wasting, lying tether, and I don't want to hear more lies. FBA family, don't ever be ashamed to delineate from these lying scam artists. Don't ever be ashamed. We don't need lying scam artists around us. Just get around us saying anything. Hilal, hop on.
The other guy was here before me. I'll go after him.
Okay, which one was before you? Let's get North.
A puppy ekute lalavuve.
My man, how are you?
Yeah. No, I was just kind of wondering, like, why you always smack your lips and, like, suck and, like, make all these sounds, like, when you're talking. It's kind of where you have a condition or, like...
No, because your mama's coochie is right in front of me, and it's very fat.
No, I mean, but you on the mic... family. Like, it's kind of wild.
That coochie hair be getting in my mouth. That's what it is. I got to pluck them hairs out my mouth, brother.
So your eater. Your eater.
No, yeah, it sounds like you getting turned on by my mouth.
No, it's just weird. It reminds me of that Jamie Foxx. No, it reminds me of like Jamie Foxx. Like he's juicy mouthed it. No, yeah, he's juicy mouthed it. You juicy mouthed it. Like sometimes, like damn, like I gotta kind of just like it's all the slobber.
Are you laying on your stomach right now?
Nah, like I had a dog and the dog was slobber.
Oh, bro, it sounds like you like the sounds of my mouth, and I'm saying some real stuff, and you're listening for my
so
mouth.
You gonna go to the home?
Yeah, it sounds like you fantasizing, brother.
You trying to...
You sound like you got on some Beats by Dre headphones so you can hear my mouth in stereo.
That's your fantasy. Is that what's going on at the Hidden History Museum? That sounds like what kind of films are you...
What's going on with you laying on your stomach fantasizing about another man's mouth?
That's you. You trying to buck break me. That's crazy.
Yeah, brother. You'll be laying up on your stomach thinking about a man's mouth.
No, wait, you on the mic, you sound loud, like everybody knows.
Dude, nigga, you getting turned on.
No, that's your fantasy. That's the NBA.
Fantasizing. You fantasizing about my lips and all of that stuff, dude. Just come on out the closet, brother. I can hook you up with Billy Porter or somebody. Just come on out that closet, brother. North, don't be ashamed. Be who you are, man.
Wait, somebody, I have another question.
North,
I have another question. Wait, I have another question.
North, slow down, because you're being a little sassy queen. Be who you are. Don't be a little undercover sassy queen. Just come on out.
Well, you're the one that a nigga came on the stage. You said he bent over and his booty hole said, "Wow." You said that, not me. You the wild ass nigga, not me.
Well, no, you're the one calling up at where you at? Washington D.C. somewhere, and it's like 3 a.m. out there.
Nah, nigga, I'm in L.A. I'm in L.A. just like you.
No, well, nigga, you just got out of Santa Monica Boulevard, and you got on the.
Okay. Why you know the street?
You got on here, fantasizing about a nigga's mouth.
Why you know the streets? You with Eddie Murphy cruising Santa Monica?
Yeah, dude, you up here fantasizing about a nigga's mouth in the middle of the night, and you a tether too. So do you have a kente cloth thong on right now, nigga? Because you in fantasy world right now.
True. I don't like. What are you doing? Is that the FBA, the Hidden History Museum, is like a headquarters for like a gay sex code or something? Like, what's going on, Tariq? Like, break it down.
North, are you oiling yourself down right now, North?
You got an LGBTQ agenda, man, and you pushing it on the FBA. So what's going on with you, Tariq?
You projecting your ass.
You out here, you're making.
But you projecting your ass off tonight.
Yeah.
That's you on Lil Nas X. You giving Lil Nas X the old hawk sewer. That's you, brother. Stop fantasizing.
No, that's what happens at the Hidden History Museum.
You're projecting, dude. Why are you projecting your fantasies, dude? Don't do that.
I don't know. Yeah, well, you
just go ahead and be a queen. Ain't nothing wrong with being a big old.
Well, you know.
You sound like a big old nigga too. So you sound like.
No, you know where Santa Monica is though, not me.
You one of them saucy Santana niggas. Just go ahead and be you. It's all right, man.
Well, you know the hot spots.
You're mentioning the Hidden History Museum. I think you want to come down, but you think that we might not accept you. No, come on down. We have queens. Come down, man, and enjoy yourself.
We'll
have. I think we're going to have a play, and we're going to have a play about James.
You're going to be in West Hollywood.
No, we'll let you play James Baldwin. How about that?
So you're going to be in West Hollywood tomorrow?
So you're going to be down at the Hidden History Museum, and You can, play some civil rights leaders who's queens. You can play Bayard Rustin. Can you do that? Go ahead, North. North, come on now. I'm trying to give you some alley hoops with your stale jokes. All your jokes are kind of falling flat. But North, come on. Give us something. Give us a good joke. Because everything you're saying is falling flat. You got a good one, North?
Well, you have me muted. I'm not trying to do your buck-breaking reenactment for 4th of July tomorrow, so no. I will not be there. I will be eating barbecue like a regular black American.
Eating niggas' balls like a regular queen. All right? Anything else? Come on, give me one good joke, man. Your jokes.
Well, no. Somebody had a question. Somebody wanted to know if Africans are black. Someone DM me that.
Okay. Anyway, North, thank you so much, man. You can work on some of your material, all right, North? Because your material was kind of dry. You got to think your material out, brother. All right. Hilal. Let's get it popping.
Yes. Hello, Tariq.
All right. Hilal. You sound like an African vampire. Hello, Tariq. I'm here to drink the injera. All right. What's up?
I'm an Ethiopian. So do not insult my accent, please.
What tribe are you from in Ethiopia? Oromo, Amhara, Tigray, Sidama?
I am Harari.
Okay.
Yes. Lately,
So how long you been here?
For over 10 years. Lately, there's been a lot of an influx of thirsty black American males coming and trying to marry our women, and that's kind of been tension in our community because it's like, dude,
bull crap.
It's the truth, my friend. It's the truth. Not even joking.
That ain't true at all.
Okay, I mean, some of them are thirsty as hell. You see them around Harar City looking real mighty thirsty.
Ain't nobody chasing after y'all women, bro. Let's
moving on. So, like,
why? Hold on. Don't lie on my FBA brothers. Don't do that. Why did you lie on my? You know good and well FBA brothers ain't trying to chase after y'all women. And no disrespect to you women. No disrespect.
Yeah.
But brothers ain't. The FBA brothers ain't really chasing after them, and you know that. Now,
do you know Passport Bros? Do you know Passport Bros? It's a lot of your men there doing Passport Bros. Yeah, bullshittery.
Okay, boy, your material. What is this? Flat tether material, boy, y'all material.
Okay, no, let's move on now. I wanted to ask you something.
Okay.
So this whole
go ahead. Okay, listen, let me say this.
Yeah.
Y'all tethers, if y'all try to be witty, just let it. If you're not witty, many of y'all tethers are not witty, and I try to give you a chance to get your jokes off, and they're so lame. Just go for the straight material. Go for the serious material.
I just want to
gotta be more entertaining than your corny.
Yeah, I don't want to be witty here. All right, I want to just talk. That's all. I don't want to be witty.
And where's the Ethiopian accent? Now you sound like a Latino. Yeah, your accent is. Now, what are you?
It is. Tariq. So the FBA movement is interesting because it's like, first of all, FBA, doesn't it stand for Foundation like Buck Broke in America?
Yeah, that didn't hit. One of your fellow tethers told that joke and it didn't hit.
Foundational Buck Broke in America's over here.
It didn't hit. It didn't hit.
You made a whole movie about
fake laughing. That's even worse. Yeah, let me hear.
So,
now, fake laugh. Let's hear some more fake laughing.
Let's go to the real topic here.
Right now, so, do you have any more fake laughs for that?
No, I don't have no more fake laughs. No.
Yeah, that did
the real. What do you think?
It didn't hit. That didn't. Yeah. And again, you sound Latino.
I guess.
Are you Latino?
I could possibly be Dominican.
Right. Yeah, you're a Latino. You lied about being.
Tariq, can I ask you a question?
When did y'all flee from Latin America, and when are you going back?
Well, I actually fled from Latin America about 12 years ago.
Mm-hmm. Now, when are you going to go back to build it up?
Well, I'm sick and tired of seeing a lot of you blacks with your monkey-looking faces. But that's not even the point.
That's not an insult, sir. That's not.
That's not. You look like the dude on that movie, 12 Years a Slave. You are such a bro.
Yeah, that's not hitting. But sir, you got more monkey than me. All right,
no, but you were buck broken. Your ancestors were buck broken.
Sir, yours too. That's why you had to flee. One of us had to flee. It wasn't me, sir. Who really got buck broken?
You come from a long line of bitches.
And you've been bitched across the border. You're over there giving blowjobs to get a pass over that wall. Not me, sir. All right?
Call your mom. You called.
Come on now. Y'all over there twerking for the immigration office, okay? Not me, sir. You the one who had.
You call your mama mammy. You don't call her.
Okay. And you call your abuela from here because you fled and left her ass down there in the village. All right? So laugh at that. Fake laugh at that. Let's laugh through the pain.
Oh, it's sad.
While you laugh
from an area.
You're getting spanked at the border while you're running over here to Foundation of Black Americans.
I'm just sitting here, let's just clown that shit, y'all.
The rebound.
For real,
right.
I am.
All right, laugh. Let's fake laugh at that.
This is our.
Okay, let's be.
Let's fake laugh at that.
No more. What do you think of Ilhan Omar? What do you think of her?
Well, what do you think about your homeland being a complete failure and you're sitting over here eating off us? What do you think about that?
Shit right here.
You are slaves.
The leaders, one of the leaders.
Sir, your
media.
homeland were slave satellites. They were all
paid,
slave quarters. All of them. You come from slavery. All of Latin America.
You come from a long line of.
You too, sir.
It's wild.
We're
funny
twins.
Until you really realize so much time.
It's very interesting. Why do you listen for real? Let's talk for real. Why do some of y'all Latinos, some of you want to be Anglos, which you'll never be? Y'all get to talking about slavery like all of Latin America was not slave colonies. All of it. You're from a slave colony, sir. Are you listening to yourself? Huh?
Descent from a European guy named Johnson.
No, sir. You're trying to troll through the pain. You come from a slave colony. All of Latin America was a slave colony. You're not from the Spanish. You're not European.
Yes, I am Spanish.
No, you're not. You come from
I'm a
conquistador.
I descend.
No. Because y'all can't go to Spain and be accepted.
Whoever this guy is,
you come from the slave quarters. You got lighter over the years, sir. But you
and
come
I've seen
from
it with
slavery.
my own eyes.
How does that feel?
Compared to you, we're like European. Compared to you guys,
no. Go to Europe and say that.
I've seen a Mexican woman in real life, and she still exists to this day.
How does that feel?
That
you stuck.
Could not believe.
Come on, now let's talk real. You can't go to Europe
for her
and
to
be
be
accepted.
in real time, in real life.
Me, especially
I went to Spain recently.
Oh, what they tell? Oh, you weren't accepted. I didn't been all over
a
Spain.
black woman.
I know for a fact they don't accept y'all.
Like
they don't accept none of y'all. As
I was in Madrid.
Then a Hispanic woman. Then
you went to Mandarin Grill somewhere. You didn't go to Spain.
And then sometimes all mixed up. All in one.
You made a whole movie about being buck broken.
You come from slave stock.
In 1 hour.
You're trying to troll past the paper.
Anybody who shows up
How does
and
it feel
different languages
coming from slave stock and you're trying to meddle on Malasa and lighten yourself up and you can never be accepted in European society? How does that feel?
She could have been an actor.
You're still owed a donkey.
No. How does that feel? You cannot be accepted into Anglo-European society.
So-called power.
Yet you try so hard. Come on now.
And there's nobody.
Well, we're your new white supremacists. Just remember that. We'll be controlling over you, the new white man, soon enough.
No. Sir, you're not the new white man.
You get paid enough money,
you want to be.
Calm down. You know?
But you can never be.
That's why I think.
How does that feel being second
thorough
fiddle?
ones in life.
That's you being a wannabe. That's you. Listen to you. You've accepted being a wannabe. You fully accepted it. You're leaning into it. We're going to be the new white man, which you can't be accepted by Anglo whites. So you're saying, hey, I'm cool with being second fiddle. How does that feel?
Change.
Well, as a Latin American,
change.
Basically,
but a lot of people
don't you guys desperately claim us Dominicans constantly? And we say no, hey.
Satisfied
We don't claim none of that. We're foundational Black Americans. We don't have an identity crisis, sir. We're not running around here calling ourselves English because of the language we speak. And we can't be accepted into a country of the language. We don't play that game. You're running around calling yourself Spanish and can't be accepted in Spain. How does that feel, brother? Talk to me. Fight through the trolling and talk. Come on now.
Yeah, okay. You probably was fatherless, like most of your people are, so.
Yeah, see, you keep trying to deflect in that lame trolling that you be on 4chan with the other white supremacists trying to beg to be white. And you think all of these weird, lame, corny 4chan trolling talking points is going to bring you closer to whiteness? It's not.
Passive aggressive.
It's not.
And I was like,
the Anglo whites look at you as being a dirty
if I was younger, I would have been there swung
feel?
Off on you. I ain't that person.
Talk to me.
I ain't that
Don't get quiet now.
No
come on. Give me some more of those fake laughs.
It ain't us that
You like Sassy Santana.
Yeah.
People. They don't know no better.
Those fake laughs trying to laugh through the pain. I get
Where
it.
does it come from?
You'll never be Anglo.
I fucking don't know. It's
but look at the blacks.
Yeah.
That's a pain cry. That's a pain laugh.
How does it feel we're going to replace you guys soon?
You're not going to replace anything. You're not going to replace anything. You're trying to want to be Anglos. You're not going to replace a damn thing. You're not. And
soon enough, we're going to have our voice on your neck.
No. The white supremacists try to use you as buffers, and then that backfires. That's backfiring. How does it feel that the white supremacists use you as pawns?
But you can shoot
I'm actually Ethiopian. I'm not.
No, even you too. See, all of you tethers are being used as pawns. No matter what you are. All I know is that you're a non-FBA tether and you're a non-Anglo white. You're not white.
But my legacy.
But you're not us either.
It's already moved.
So I don't give a damn if
you're
Latino, Ethiopian. You're still you're in the tether class.
True. That's actually correct.
Right. And the fact that you keep jumping around to different ethnicities shows the shame that you have.
Sir, who cares?
That's the identity crisis that you have as a tether.
You guys used to say
No. You're too ashamed to even be honest about what the hell you are.
I'm not in a position
you see?
On a platform.
That's why you have to flee all over
world
the
here.
place.
I'm an Ethiopian.
That don't matter. It doesn't matter. You said you about 5 different ethnicities. That's why you gotta flee all over trying to find a damn identity because you ain't got no culture.
Going on. I just read
That's why you were in our spaces whining, trying to troll your way through the pain. Because we stand 10 toes down on business. We don't flee. We step to white supremacists and we rise to the top. And we ain't comfortable playing second fiddle to nobody. We gotta be number one.
Motherfuckers get trained in their house.
Now get off my phone, you pathetic tether. Get off my phone. Boy, these tethers have identity crises. They have an identity crisis, and then they try to project that weird ass stuff onto us.
In the mirror and beat themselves.
Trying to find themselves. Upset with the people who are deeply rooted in their culture, who stands 10 toes down on their cultural pride.
I don't even know him.
We're my foundational Black Americans. Y'all stand up and take a damn bow. These people wish they can have the strength.
But I had a guy a long time ago when I was working at Afrikans that told me about
foundational Black Americans.
And he said, man, you speak just like this guy named
We stand on our
I did not even know who he was.
We ain't fleeing all over the place.
I forgot how I found Tariq Nasheed.
Trying to troll our way through pain.
I think I found Jason Black.
That's why these people stay in our mix.
Ran across.
We are a powerful people, foundational Black Americans. And these people come in here trying to project like that first tether talking about y'all FBA niggas, it does. Don't flatter yourself. You don't have nothing to hate. We got way better time to spend than hate down. You don't hate. You ain't got nothing for us to hate on.
Them some scared me.
You're sitting here giving yourself props talking about we hating on you.
With that bullshit.
What we hating on?
Single fucking time.
You ain't got nothing to hate on. No disrespect.
Because I want
anything you got, we help you get. You understand me?
Debate with you.
Anything you got, we help you
got
get.
Nothing for me. I want my check.
Foundational Black Americans, we are no joke, man. You look at any revolutionary movements in modern times, anywhere around the world, where did they get their cues from? They all got their cues from foundational Black Americans all over Africa, all over the Caribbean,
on black men,
South America. They all get their cues from us. This is what their leaders say. They study us. You understand?
You're too feeble. And they'll say it's dementia.
And a lot of these people are comfortable
or something
being in second place. And that's the problem. Foundational Black Americans, we are not. We're always going to rise to the top. That's why we have to be suppressed by all means. And even in the suppression, we still rise to the damn top.
Yeah, we rise.
That's why they have to keep us out of stuff. They have to keep us out of golf. For years, they wouldn't let black people play golf. And the minute they do, man, we got a Tiger Woods dominating the game. They were funny style about us playing tennis. We started playing tennis when we got Arthur Ashe, Venus, and Serena.
Oh, yeah.
Rising to the top.
That bitch hit the ball like a man.
You understand?
I ain't gonna lie, that's a different type of
We always rise to the top.
I ain't bullshit. Just sitting around her, I'd be scared if I was a regular female.
Let me get some more calls in here. Let's get Jay Israel. I hope I'm pronouncing it right.
Muscles and legs you got, and ass you got.
And then we'll get
that
Dr. Heather Diamond.
Racket, and I mean, God, now she go crazy.
Hey, thank you for letting me join. Interesting conversation just now.
Whoa.
Go ahead. What's on your mind?
I swear sometimes
nothing
put a white man off that damn chair, beat the shit out of
that are having conversation about what's happening next. I think
I
that seems to be trending
white man can train an animal,
like where do we
train a human being.
And like how do we secure ourselves for like future movements and what's happening. That folks should and maybe look into the legalities of gamifying the free market and the economy in whatever facets or functions we can. That way ensuring that people are rewarded.
But that's because I was conditioned in Ohio by that shit.
Okay, but I don't know what you're talking about, to be honest. I don't know what you're talking about.
But it don't work no more.
Yeah, well, I don't know what you're talking about, brother. It's very random and just all over the place. I don't know what you're talking about. All right, whoever this person is with, what, Baramina? Baramina.
Yeah, hello, can you hear me?
Yes, Baramina. How are you?
I'm doing good, alhamdulillah. And yourself?
I'm good, man. What's on your mind?
Not much. I was just thinking about what Hilal was saying, you know, it was quite entertaining. And the other guy, North, it was pretty entertaining to me.
Yeah, well, a lot of y'all foreigners like unfunny, unwitty, trollish content. Y'all like that. That's not about...
It's subjective, no?
Yeah, that's something that a lot of tethers like. We, Foundational Black Americans, like more wit. We like more, you know, it has to be funny. Y'all just like stuff that's dumb. Y'all, dumb shit is funny to you. But go ahead.
I mean, this may be a cultural difference. If you don't appreciate different cultures, then
right.
I don't know. Maybe it says something about you.
Y'all come from a culture of failure, and they fail to be funny, and y'all like failure, so we don't. But go ahead.
I remember that shit, man.
No, that's not true.
But yeah.
Okay. What
y'all
culture?
Like failure.
What? How can you come from a failed culture? That's very disrespectful, don't you think?
Right now, I'll be straight, right?
I mean, you like failed comedy and failed jokes, and y'all come from failed cultures, so I guess you would like failure, right?
Well, I got 300
like I said, it's subjective. Maybe you don't understand subjective. Maybe that's a difficult concept for you. I don't know what your IQ
watch
is.
the white
unfunny
folk
and
banned.
It's unfunny and lame.
Watch
whatever.
I get banned and I
y'all got like the Johnny Somalis and people like
that.
Live, they do a bunch of
hold on, I'm gonna tell y'all something.
Let's be honest, he's kind of like he copies that Black America.
I want to say something. I'm gonna stop that video. If I'm not able to go live, that means some reason, and I'll try to find out a way to get it across. I'm not able to go live. I guess I could do shorts, maybe, whatever. I'm gonna tell you the reason why, because they saw me rising to the top, and this is how they always do. They see me rising to the top, and they find something to make it valid, where I get a strike. Then once I get one strike, they continue on to find other ones. That's 2 strikes, that's 3 strikes. They say your channel's gonna be fucking. They'll walk me down because they see me rise. I got all kinds of people watching my videos. I should be in trending by now. That video of me talking about Stephen A. Smith should have went viral, but he don't want it. That's why he paid no mind. But do you know that he sent me his telephone number? Do you know that he sent me his own hashtag with his telephone number, said, call me, we need to talk. But he took it off there. I seen on there and I was busy. And I was going to get back to it. And by the time I got back to it, he had took it off. Yeah. But I ain't gonna say nothing I ain't saying right now to him, so what the fuck he think? So I'm not trying to get in touch with him. Matter of fact, he's irrelevant to me. I don't even want to talk to him. I'm gonna subscribe to him. But I just sometimes, but he annoys me. Sometimes when I'm listening to Casino for Life, he brings something up about this man. Right now, he got his paycheck all in the fucking news. And Shannon Sharp, and I think he's keeping Molly. And it's gonna be just him and Molly going to another channel or at another time slot because of the tennis whatever's going on with the tennis shit, and they're gonna be in another time bracket. But I think he's gonna get his money, but they letting go a lot of people to be able to pay him, and that's some cutthroat shit. But that's what that nigga's all about, right there. Do anything for himself and for the white man. And he's keeping Molly. I already know that's a love-hate relationship. Molly's used to being abused by him. I can't believe Molly, man. You know what I mean? If that's her fucking name. I can't believe she whored herself out for the entire ESPN experience. The nigga that she got with was a foe of Skip Bayless. Well, Skip Bayless is the one that gave her a chance. And just like most women do, they would fuck both men or all of them, somehow, some way, they develop something with them and have them going against each other, or she's fucking both of them, or she hates all 3 of them, but she's tolerating them, or she's utilizing all 3 of them in some sort of way. But she always walks it down where she's gonna be the last one standing. I promise you, y'all motherfuckers need to look deeper into this bullshit than what it meets the eye. You're not gonna tell me out of all this time, unless Stephen A. Smith is a closet homosexual or bisexual. Out of all this time, you mean to tell me that Stephen A. Smith has not fucked Molly? You got to be bullshitting. He ain't no man if he hasn't. You got to be bullshitting me. Nigga, we only live one life. I don't give a fuck There's gotta be a time that she had a weakness. There's gotta be a time when this nigga smelt her. If he's a man. They've been around each other too long. You can't tell me that shit. But you know what? I've had sex with women, and I'm telling you, they stone cold casket liars. I done walked in rooms where they don't even flinch, and I done fucked them all night long, and you would never know it. That's how good they are. They act like I don't even exist, like that shit didn't even happen, whether it's good or bad. They act like they completely don't know you. It's called selective whatever. We used to call selective memory, but it's like, selective anything. But they can just... This world, man, this is bigger than what I ever thought I'd be involved with. This shit is such a trickery thing. You can't talk like this or be like this if you're out here being blinded or somebody smothering your... I'm doing too much right now, y'all. I really am doing too much. I'm too deep in the video. I should have started this before. I could start over and start again, but somebody's going to pivot me or make me lose my train of thought. I got to train myself to be able to be focused. Because I got some shit, man, I promise you, that works. It works. I'm not just talking to be talking. Y'all do what y'all want with it. But many come from far ways to hear what I got to say, and then they walk away. I mean, it's like, whatever. I ain't tell you to come this far. I ain't tell you to be around me. I ain't even tell you to listen to me. But every time I speak, I'm just like, if you don't hate me, and if you you know what I'm saying, I come with it. And there's many of us that do. I'm just another one. I'm like, I done did that. The elements are fucking with me, but I'm trying to overcome them. Right now, the only thing is, I gotta get this phobia out of my head, and I gotta start getting some real rest every day. The phobia is a paranoia, that's true, it matches each other. But I gotta stop talking about it. I gotta stop thinking about it, and it will make me more powerful. I'm actually sharing with y'all that I know I'm in a country that don't like us and don't love us and hate us. On all platforms, they speak about it. You know that. I'm not the only one. But we walk around here and we look at people, they see us as people who follow me every fucking day in real life and on, online from different parts of the world. I got foreigners following me too. All over the world. They can hear me. They don't have to press subscribe, but I'm rational. And then they want to call me whatever they call me. You can't believe in that shit, man. You can't believe in that. Let me see something. This thing be getting hot. But I have to pray about it. If I pray about it, God will take the dumb shit away. But I can't keep getting myself in a room by myself or stacked up with groups. It's not meant. Every time I get with groups, I always break stride. And I'm out on my own. And I'm telling you, man, I either stand still, walk away, or I pass them. I loop them and keep it pushing. It's like a racetrack. It's like those long races. You run four times around the track. Some people can start off real fast, front runners, and then they end up getting lapped. And the person who's last becomes first. That's God. They said there's no fucking way that person is gonna fall out and pass out. There's no way anybody's gonna catch up with him. You hear the announcers saying that in the Olympics. God, dog, he just ran a whole fucking lap and he's behind everybody. They be laughing this shit like, well, this is gonna be easy, Bob. I mean, damn. Sure he ain't on no PEDs. We gotta piss test him. Surely either that person trips and falls. There's something that happens where the last one becomes the first one. That person is such exhaustion, they gotta get the medics out there. The person who started off and was last became first, and they stand up like a god running another victory lap around the motherfucking arena waving at everybody. You can't, that's the way in life. Going around your elbow to get to your asshole. I ain't gonna talk y'all to death. Let me let y'all hear the rest of this bullshit. He trolling too much though.
Can humor, let's be honest. That's why, people in East Africa don't like him.
It's just not funny. It's just not.
Yeah, I agree. It's not funny.
So what's on your mind?
What's on my mind is, there's the recent elections happening in the United States, right? And what's on my mind is, I'm kind of feeling pretty sympathetic for Black Americans, FBA, African Americans. I like that term, African American.
You're feeling sympathetic. Hold on. You're feeling sympathetic towards us?
Yeah, I'm feeling sympathetic.
Okay.
Because the reality is on the ground.
Why we need your sympathy?
I mean, maybe you do need it because the reality is on the ground. Africans are immigrating to the United States at a rapid rate, and it doesn't seem to be slowing down. You know what I mean? You have the Latinos as well, let's not forget. And you have the vestigial Europeans, everybody else coming to America, the Indians from India, right? And we're not really seeing a growth in Black Americans. We're not really seeing a growth in influence. We're not really seeing a growth in anything.
That's because we're all locked up.
The reality is...
That's a lie.
The reality is come 2050.
That's a lie.
Come 2050.
Why are they sitting down with us if that's not true?
Yeah, our influence is still here. There's a reason why they are trying to campaign to get us to vote and all this. Our influence is still here. So that's a weird projection.
Thank you.
Right? And are you from South Africa?
Wait,
are you from South Africa?
They got told y'all over here and let y'all come over here.
Go ahead, turn the mic on, sir.
And you still ain't got enough.
I was muted. But yeah, I'm from
all
South
y'all doing is supporting the commons.
I'm from
because y'all work. And you'll work for anything. Any amount of money.
Why do you have to think about where you're from? It's like you're making something up.
Because that's the only way to know how to survive
I'm thinking maybe you wouldn't know what that is. So what would be the point of saying
come over here to America,
as I've noticed a lot of Black Americans, you don't seem to know African geography.
Are known for that.
Well, you don't know it well because y'all flee. All you find is a map, the first thing to the border, so you get the hell on. So you don't know too much about African geography, sir.
As long as you're
I know a little about African geography.
Say that shit. Hold on.
I know there's 55 countries in Africa. Some people.
Hold on.
And you go straight to where.
As long as your financial means and you live above the poverty line, and your financial means are met, you have. I mean, what else is there? You used to be in dog shit poor, and you know it. I've been to Africa, so I know. I've been to all the way up to. I was living in Sheraton. I've been out in the bush. I've been to Nigeria, been to Lagos, been to Accra, Ghana. I've been out in every area just like being here in America. I went on a humanitarian trip with Father Clemens in Chicago. Took a lot of the some other famous humanitarians as well. He was on one of the biggest churches, Catholic churches in Chicago on the west side. Come on, man. You ain't telling the nigga they ain't did nothing. Pull up my paperwork, baby. I fucks with y'all like that. And I was young. I was ambitious, running around Columbia and New York City. You heard me? Y'all ain't said nothing to me, man. I ain't worrying about nothing y'all saying, man. For real. Those that are stupid. I got no... It's different now. I'm of a different age and I'm of different things. Y'all coming to see something where when I say y'all, I hate using that word. I need to start finding another word. But it's, you know, that's my whatever, man. But yeah, definitely. I haven't seen this shit before, bro. In real life. Get off the plane, they had guns, machine guns in the airport. We went and got on the bus. Right there, we looked out the bus while you're on this big charter bus. And we seen nothing but niggas living in fucking canals with I mean, it's a terrible representation back then. Maybe it's totally different now. But I was enjoying... I mean, it was the experience that was so real that it's like, we already know about it. See, if you ain't from... I used to live around the corner from the projects on 139th Street in New York and go right around the corner to 140th Street. And in that alley between the two of us, it's a difference. We're on one of the most historically Strivers Road that ever could be built. And I mean, it was considered, like I said, royalty for that property area. And it still is today. Like I said, I was out there with Spike Lee and them helping out as a child. 14, 15 years old, as a child, helping them be extras on any type of movie he came through with. Spike Lee sat right on our fucking porch. He was just a human. He was like a little boy, walking around like a little boy. But he's a grown-ass man. We were extras. And also we did a lot of the catering, a lot of the setup, a lot of the security, a lot of the just watching over, you know, whatever. When they say take, we help everybody be quiet. It's every movie he had. I got a picture I'm going to put up here of myself today. And I'm going to start talking about, I'm going to take y'all on a journey, if I don't get banned off of here, of my life. Matter of fact, I'm gonna come up with I'm gonna come out of here after this video finishes. I'm gonna come back and just introduce myself with a picture of my family, of 32 brothers and sisters that I had with one father, and we lived in New York. And I'm gonna start telling y'all stories about my lifestyle. I mean, my life, living with 32 brothers. We all adopted in one household in New York City. And we lived in a 4-story brownstone. Oprah Winfrey was, I mean, there was going to be plenty of movies made about us. Lifetime was getting ready to do one. HBO was getting ready to do one. Showtime. Oprah Winfrey. Some other people, I don't think I should go out my way saying their name right now. I'm not ready for that. But yes, some well-to-do people that I used to be around going to Hollywood back and forth. So, and I'm a real one, dog. You can believe me, you don't have to. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if you believe me or not. But I will start showing y'all. sometimes it gets exhausting in my brain when I bring up shit like that. That's why it's kind of hard. But I think that I'll grow into it if they don't ban me. Because I know they're going to ban me. They're going to strike me. Because anytime I make any movements, that's what they do. I never can go viral. All these videos I done did, and I never can go viral. I got a ho-ho right here that I can put up right now. And all this time, this video will not make as much as I do a 30-second of a ho-ho. You know what a ho-ho is? Let me show y'all niggas, man. And I got some wings over here that I was going to do a review with. Spicy and barbecue. I mean, spicy and the regular ones. Right now, I can put this picture up. But here go the ho-ho. Everybody know what a fucking hostess ho-ho is. I get hundreds of fucking views for this fucking shit right here. Hundreds. Depending upon how I do a taste test with it. And it's not even something that nobody's ever had. But some of them foreigners have never had it. But I could do a video, I mean a little 30-second whatever, and get more videos than something educational. And I will not get any motherfucking subscribers. For neither, I mean, excuse me, I will get hundreds, about 2,000-3,000 views. Let me get it right. Views with that ho-ho in seconds. But I can't get no views with this video until days after. And it might not even pass, what, 100, 200, or maybe even 8 or 9 views. And this is informative. And it talks about the division, if you will. If you read between the lines of the trolling, it talks about the division between African Americans and Africans. That is the true fight. It really is. African will kill your ass. I was at the airport. I had a gig job where I was riding around at the airport, the DFW, picking up cars, taking them from one point to the other point. And an African was like in the lead role of driving the van and out there, you know, kind of like telling everybody what to do. He ended up getting in a fight over this same thing. Talking about the disrespect between foundational blacks and people from Africa. Young boy, about 21, 22, but he had that leadership skills, and he came there, and that's what he wanted to do. He was very aggressive, and he carried himself like a grown-ass man, so he gave him a job. He told me I came in on one of my days off to work because him and another guy was in the back room, in the break room, and got in a physical confrontation over these type of communications. I said, man, you got too much going on for you in your life to get you an assault. You know me, I'm trying to keep them right. Matter of fact, I ain't want the nigga to jump on me, kind of transferred his aggression. Because I think the brother got the best of him. And they fired the I think he was from Chicago, the guy that swung on him. But yeah, this shit goes on and on and on and on and on. This ain't nothing fucking new. Just another conversation I wouldn't even waste my time with, but hey, it's entertaining.
the border is or where the beach is to find an inner tube to float the hell away from there. Okay? So you don't know too much about the geography other than fleeing from there. All right? So are you going back to your homeland to do anything progressive for it? Unmute your microphone, sir.
I'm not going back to my homeland.
Are you going to go and do something progressive for your homeland?
No, I'm going to go to America instead. Now that I'm thinking about it.
Already here.
Because
you're already in America. What state are you in here?
no, I'm not in America, but I'm going to go to America,
Okay,
right?
where are you now?
And I'm going to...
No, where are you now?
Right now? I'm in Canada right now, but I'm thinking
Okay.
I'm going to go to America instead.
Right. So yo ass fled to Canada. You're up there eating moose meat and then Jerry.
I'm on holiday in Canada.
You're right.
How do they
You're-
even get the
you're
money
your
to
own
move
state in
around like
Canada.
this?
You're not going back to Africa. You're not going back, sir. Have you been to the United
These
States?
motherfuckers are frequent flyers.
Yeah, I've been scouting where to settle. I've been scouting where to live.
Which
You know what I
you
mean?
could be lying.
Fleeing is difficult business,
Who
you know
knows?
what I mean? How to find the right state.
This
The
talk,
right city,
this is how
all of that.
Africans talk. They be
And in fact,
saying
I'm thinking
anything.
about going to Atlanta. I'm thinking about Atlanta.
Nah, well,
So how come you
why
haven't gone
would
to
a woman
Atlanta?
want to be with a guy that's flighty, that's talk about anything?
I just haven't done it yet. But I'm thinking about it
haven't
because
done it
I've
yet.
noticed there's a growing African community in Atlanta.
You
It's
sound
basically
like
a
one of them
Teathers
weed
city right now.
smokers.
So yeah,
That they're
that's making me, that gets me excited. Whenever I head to Teathers City,
So why haven't you left? Why haven't you gone to Atlanta?
why haven't I left yet?
Yeah, how come you?
Why you
I'm
keep
gonna
on
go.
asking
I'm gonna
questions?
go.
when he
Are you
asks
trying
questions?
to?
I just haven't gone yet.
Have you had
That's
trouble
a
getting your
great
camel
sign
through
of a
customs
liar.
or something? Why is it so difficult for you to go to Atlanta? You can just go, right? If you're in Canada.
You know what?
Huh?
That might actually be a good business to set up a camel business. Why not?
Yeah,
That's innovation, right?
gallop on across the border with that camel and you know,
100%.
and you know,
Yeah, that's controlling the production lines. You know, I've never seen Black Americans with production lines. I might have to start giving you guys some camel meat. Why not?
right. Yeah, you don't see us in the fleeing line because we don't flee. That's the great thing about us. We stand 10 toes down.
Maybe you should try fleeing. You know, I'm not gonna lie, you should try it.
No, I do not want to be like.
Because you're always complaining about white supremacy.
I don't want to be like you fleeing Tethers. And what about, okay, here you go. Now, you say I'm complaining about white supremacy. Am I wrong for that?
No, I'm saying, right, I feel like you need to change your strategy.
Okay, am I?
You know, staying in one places.
Okay, am I wrong?
I mean, there's a thing called tact.
I know you're watching me.
Let's not do
over
that.
there
You're not at the
getting
immigration
going on.
office. Am I wrong to go in on white
lying.
supremacy?
I don't care.
I'm saying if you're wrong for going in on white supremacy if you don't have a change of tactics when dealing with white
What's the
supremacy,
tactic?
right?
What's
So
the tactic?
the tactic you have right now
Okay, no.
is
What,
to, you know,
if I'm doing it wrong, what's the right tactic? You tell me. I'm going to be educated by
Okay.
you. Let me hear
I
this.
remember when I used to be in love.
Okay, so there was a
Or,
time in which, you know,
courting
Europeans
and all
controlled
that
the whole
shit.
of
I'm looking at a
Africa,
couple
where
right
Africans
now.
didn't have any control whatsoever.
Still don't.
And
Like
what did they do?
lovebirds.
They fought independence wars, you know? And how are these independence wars fought? By rebel armies coming in from different countries, you know? Let's say Eritrea. They came in from Sudan. They came in from, maybe Djibouti, and they entered into Eritrea. And they attacked from these different countries after. They did a tactical retreat. But in your eyes, they fled, right?
I'm
And
ready
then
to
what
rap,
happened? They gained
man.
independence.
I'm ready to fucking
Same thing
rap.
for those in,
Then
let's say
why
Algeria.
are
I'm ready to
you
rap. I
in
want to rap. I
Canada
want
and
to do.
you're not over
I
there
want to do a
enjoying your
love
independence?
album right now.
I'm doing exactly what my ancestors did. They did a tactical retreat. They got their resources up. They got their money up,
Make one
and then
live.
they went back.
in a
So
little
we're
bit.
actually exploiting
Just
America
30
for our
minutes.
personal gain. I'm sorry, but I'm
You
sorry.
know, stop acting like you're doing some kind of chess
30
move and
minutes.
you're going to go back to build up. You fled.
They always
There were
say
some
that
wars
shit,
over there.
Man. God damn,
There
they
were some
got
rebels
a
over
broken
there.
record in their fucking
Many of
head.
those rebel movements were,
Going back.
we put the battery in your
I'm
back,
a
Foundational
king.
Black Americans. We were the ones helping out with a lot of that stuff, especially in Ethiopia. It was Foundational Black Americans who were going over there showing people how to fly them planes. You understand what I'm saying?
Do me a love album.
And when we got out the mix, y'all were dealing with the white supremacists on their own. They started to recolonize you economically. They colonized the trade and your economy. They start sending those economic hitmen over there. So they still control you to a certain degree. And now China is controlling and colonizing you, sir. And that's why you had to flee. Y'all didn't stand up and fight like you were supposed to, sir. Right?
I mean, we're doing exactly what the Chinese are doing.
I'm going to say something about this.
They just did it better than us, I guess. They went to America first. They went to all the educational establishments.
Let me tell you something. And this is, you know why y'all going to, it probably would fall on numb ears and deaf ears, is because they got the whole world program to think that we as African Americans, Foundation of Black Americans, are people who live around Asian people, that we have Asian hate. We've been dealing with them ever since we couldn't get nothing from the white folks. They're not gonna come down there in the black community and leave their shit and work overnight in the hood. We've always had to work with foreigners in the communities that we've had. You know what? Let me tell you something, man. They're the ones that are most they don't want nothing but our money. That's all they want. Period. They're completely detached from emotions with us. They don't see us as nothing. They look down upon us. When you deal with them in their communication, in their ways, and we're taught to be able to try to be nice and friendly, they are stern and cold fucking blooded. They don't even look at you eye to eye, unless some of them have code switching. You know, they have interacted, or they got some of that loving from a black person. Or it has to be like that, but they come with major aggression. And I mean, like, you know how somebody, I can't even, hold on real quick. How somebody would say, no! Oh, the movie must be over. Whatever movie that was. I speak about it. I got other things I gotta do too. I've noticed there's a lot of things coming through. Well, I don't want to talk about them. I'm gonna give this. I'm not gonna play all this shit. I got things to do. My mind's starting to go like, oh, hold up, I got shit to do. It's only a little bit more left. But we already know what this is about. I'll give it. They're gonna block this anyways, because I'm utilized too much of his shit.
You go to any university in America right now,
fair use.
What is the most common face you're gonna see?
Fair use.
An East Asian, Chinese kind of looking guy, studying, working hard. Then afterwards, he's gonna go back to China. You know how
that has nothing to do with you fleeing, and you're the majority in your homeland, while the Chinese and the white supremacists over there exploiting you, and you're telling me I shouldn't go after white supremacy when they're the ones that cause you to flee? Really?
I'm saying fleeing runs the world. You know what I mean? The white Americans are descendants of people that fled.
Like a true coward ass tether.
No, fleeing runs the world.
That's why we would never get advice from you, sir. I never want to use some of your tactics. You can't flee all the time. There's a reason why y'all coming here. You know why you're coming here and you got a place to flee to? Because somebody didn't flee. Somebody had to stand up to the white supremacists to say, hey, you're not going to hoard all the resources for your damn self. Somebody had to fight them. Somebody had to stand up to them. Guess who did that?
I think you're not getting what I'm saying, right? I'm saying the same way.
Get your cowardly tether ass off my phone. This is that cowardly tether mindset. Fleeing one runs the world, nigga. No, it don't. See, y'all try to troll past the shame and the pain. Many of these tethers are very ashamed deep down. They know they fled like cowards. They know that. And when you look at Black strength and Black power, we as foundational Black Americans are the face of that globally. Because we didn't flee. FBA family, I want y'all to understand, us not fleeing, that puts a bug in these people's asses. They got a problem with that. Because we get props for not fleeing. Even if you talk crap about us, you gotta respect our gangster. You gotta respect it. Us standing 10 toes down as a minority in this country, we are 13-14% of the population. And we'll stand up to these white supremacists like it ain't shit. It don't take much for us to turn up. These folks, a couple of Chinese people come in and buy land, they on the first thing smoking, getting the hell out of their homeland. Listen to that tether who called up. Fleeing runs the world, niggas. It's a tactical retreat, nigga. You trying to justify cowardice, dude. No tactical retreat. That's why a lot of these people have vitriol and disdain for us. You ain't got the courage we have. You understand me? Ain't that right, Apia? With your little musty self. Y'all don't have the courage of foundational Black Americans. Ain't that right, Devin? Look at y'all, see the tethers in here with the thumbs down. They're really mad and musty right now. They know I'm speaking truth to power. Let me get Dusty Devin up here. This is a Nigerian tether who has a lot of jealousy and contempt for foundational Black Americans. He stay in our spaces mad. Dusty Devin, aren't I telling the truth, Devin? With your fleeing self.
Listen, I want to talk to you about the Somalis and the Muslim guy that came up. These people are crazy, man. I'll tell you. Listen, I will tell you about FBA later and the guy you had here later. But these Somali, they are not African. They love their white masters. They're Arab and Turkish masters. They are crazy.
Now I agree with that. I do agree with that. These are wannabe Arabs. But go ahead.
I go and speak to them and they tell me. They say to me, I will read to you now. I will read to you now what they said to me. I am the proudest anti-African there is. We are different races, and inshallah, East Africa will split from Africa. This is what they say to me. You know, these are not. I am a Pan-African. I do not claim these people.
There you go. Thank you so much. All right, let's get Nigel in the building. Nigel, what's up, Nigel? Want to turn that microphone on, Nigel? All right, let's get Junior in the building. All right, Junior.
Bro, I'm fucking crying, bro. I feel like you the old, like, not old, but you the grown uncle that's just giving everybody the spanking that they need right now, because a lot of people don't really like watch their words or understand what they're saying. You have a space with 950 people, bro. God bless you. I love the platform. Shout out to the FBA family.
My man.
Just wanted to come up here, man, and just, ask you some questions if you don't mind.
Okay.
Just
where you from?
I'm from Canada, but I also live in Miami, Florida.
Oh, cool.
I'm an entrepreneur. I'm mainly in the cryptocurrency world. And I'm honestly very curious where the U.S. economy is going to go based on this presidential election that's coming up between Biden and Trump. Because if Trump gets elected, it's a win for crypto, right? It's a win for the DeFi world. Everyone understands like what I'm saying if they understand crypto, but for those who don't understand, it's just like the internet. Like Trump is more aware of the internet than Biden is, in my opinion. So if he gets elected, at least what's on the internet is gonna prosper. Versus if Biden gets elected, I think we're gonna get more suppressed. Like our voices on X are gonna be more suppressed. I believe that. So what are your thoughts on that?
Well, I mean, Biden is in office now. You know, Biden is in office now, and I'm not a fan of Biden because a lot of his policies are anti-FBA. His policies do not work for Black Americans at all. So I am not a supporter of Biden in any sense of the word. And I'm warming up to Trump. Trump is speaking more to what's beneficial to us.
This is the 50th anniversary of hip-hop, and we still have a lot of discrepancies as far as the origins of hip-hop. A lot of claims, who did what, who's the...
But you gotta respect it for what it is. It's just a process. It's all unfair. It really is. We have to play with the hands that's dealt to us. We really don't have nothing. I don't think that we all are in a struggle. I mean, it's way better than what it used to be. But as far as getting what we need, I think they do have a situation where there's too many fucking people on the planet. And they offer all these opportunities for people to be where some of the most elite are. It's just not enough room for everybody to be, billionaires. You know what I'm saying? Financially. But there's enough room for a lot of us to get wealthy. But we deserve a better chance. I'm a trap god. Again, I got some things I'm going to do. I'm going to keep sharing what I got. I mean, that's right there. Tariq Nasheed. He's another content creator. He's Foundation of Black Americans. Actually, he's one of the main sources when it comes to black media. Whenever they pull up a name or talk about reparations, he's the first one that this current system calls to hear what his opinion is about. Fair use, hopefully. If not, they'll just strike the video down, which I don't give a fuck. Because whatever he's talked about in this video, I've already heard. I just ask y'all, if y'all want to be in the know, go on over there and press subscribe. Just like I said with Jason Black in the Business and the Black Authority and Professor Black Truth. There's 3 of them right there. And then, you can see who they listen to. And that's just how you grow. If you gave a fuck. If you don't care, it don't matter. I'm not going to keep on carrying their damn baton. I got to speak for my life. Self-preservation. And what I want to do. But when I hear them talking, I like to share with y'all what I'm listening to. So I'm knocking out 2 birds with 1 stone because I'm recording this and uploading it. It's fair use, so everybody else is doing it, so I'm doing it. So fuck it. YouTube will block it. I'll holler at y'all later.